pass quietly, and some years are spoken of long before they arrive, as though the universe carved their meaning into the fabric of time. The year 2025 is one of those years. A year mentioned in prophecies, in ancient manuscripts, in astrological cycles, and in the quiet intuition of mystics across civilizations. Today, we open that door together and step into the mystery of a year marked by destiny. Of 2 and 5 was known as a turning point, a moment when heaven and earth shift their balance, and when humanity is asked to look deeply into its own reflection. Spiritual texts describe it as the time of purification, the time when the soul is invited to release what has grown heavy. In numerology, the digits of 2025 form the number 9, the vibration of completion. It is the final step before a new beginning, the closing of a long karmic chapter. A year to end the old, a year to prepare for the new, a year to return to the truth of who we are. Prophets and seers of the West guns. The writings of Nostradamus speak in symbols, but many scholars believe that the period surrounding 2024 to 2026 marks what he called the age when an old order dissolves and a new consciousness begins to rise. He described it as an ending that is not disaster, but transformation. Edgar Cayce, a sleeping prophet, spoke of a time when human awareness would shift to a higher frequency. Many of his followers believe that 2025 sits at the heart of that awakening cycle. And in the ancient calendars of the Maya, this period marks the completion of a solar movement. A time when the Earth's magnetic field and human emotion become more sensitive, more aligned, more awake. The astrology of 2025. Pluto continues its long passage into Aquarius, the sign of revolution, innovation, and collective transformation. Whenever Pluto changes signs, there is change with it. Neptune remains in Pisces, amplifying intuition, dreams, mysticism, and the dissolving evolutions. Saturn and Jupiter shape a sky that asks humanity to take responsibility for the world it is creating. Astrologers call 2025 a threshold year, a bridge between shadow and light, a moment when the collective soul begins to rise. To the Japanese oracles, one message appears again and again. 2025 is the year humanity turns inward, not through fear, but through realization. A year of awakening, a year of inner truth, a year of remembering. Even modern science feels the shift. The solar cycle reaches its peak, Earth's magnetic field wavers, human emotion grows more intense, as if the planet itself is exhaling after a long sleep. Researchers studying collective consciousness have noted unusual coherence, as though the thoughts of humanity are beginning to harmonize. It is as if the universe is whispering, "It is time." What this means for us, 2025 is not a year of endings. It is a year of clarity, a year of choosing who we wish to become in the next chapter of human history. A year to let go of the heaviness we have carried, a year to release old identities,